Hi there, I'm TC Fit trainer Michelle. Thank you so much for joining me for today's Take 10. This is 10 minutes of movement for you. So really adapt to what your body needs and any safety adjustments that you might need for your space around you. Today's break, I am going to demonstrate all from a standing position, but a lot of these exercises you can also complete from a seated position. 3 segments today. Our first segment is going to be mindfulness and breathing. Our second segment will be torso mobility, movement for the spine and hips. And then our third and final segment will be body weight fitness. So let's begin by planting our feet on the ground about shoulder width apart, soft knees so we can keep good circulation and feel comfortable throughout the movement. I want you to bring your awareness to your breathing. Go ahead and take an inhale and an exhale. I'm going to provide some guidance on the breathing, but ultimately, again, this is your break. Do what feels comfortable for you. Try inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Extend that exhale so it becomes longer than the inhale. You might choose to think, inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Start to clear your mind and focus entirely on that breath. We're hitting the reset button on our mental and physical abilities just for a few minutes. Focusing internally. Good. With your breathing, let's start to add the shoulder roll. We move up, down, and back. It's okay to feel a few pops and cracks, but pain is never okay. So adjust to what your body can do comfortably. And we're gonna create a shoulder blade squeeze. We roll forward and back. Our focus is really on squeezing those shoulder blades together. And we can expand this movement to include a chest opening stretch. Don't forget about that breath. Work with your pace of inhale and exhale. Great job using your breathing as your guide. Bring the hands to center and then release. Let's shake out the hands. About 10 seconds of rolling the wrist one direction. And then reverse. And then go ahead and squeeze those hands in, gentle fist, and then stretch those fingers apart. Again, working with your breath, that inhale, squeeze in, exhale, release. We're moving on to phase 2, our torso mobility. I want you to go ahead and interlock the fingers, reach overhead, take that lateral stretch to the left, up to center, and to the right. Creating that big happy rainbow. Saying, yes, I can do this. I'm taking a moment for myself so I can be better for others and for my tasks that I need to do today. One more, each side. Forward spinal roll. So we release those shoulders. We start at the crown of the head, tuck the chin, rolling forward. Always working at your own pace to your own level. Some people might stop with the hands near the knees. Others will take it all the way to the floor. Focus on that tailbone. That's our starting point as we return to our standing position. Shoulders down and back. We're gonna do that one more time. Tuck the chin, roll the shoulders. Feel the movement between each vertebrae, through the mid-back, through the lumbar spine and hips. We pause, feel that gentle stretch on the hamstrings, and begin the roll from the tailbone, returning to our standing position. Keep the knees soft the whole time. And finish at the top. We're gonna bring our awareness to our abs. Pretend like you just tightened up your belt one notch. That's gonna help us stay stable as you lift the left foot up off the floor. My level 1 can do a toe tap. It looks like this. My level 2 can take that leg out to extension. Let's do 4 together. Here's 4, 3, 2, feet return to the floor, calf raise for 4. And we switch legs. Right leg comes up, find that balance, draw those abs in. Option for a toe tap or option for a leg extension. Choose what feels best for you. We're moving those joints, lubricating the knee, the hip, and finding our balance. One more. Feet to the floor, calf raise. 2, 1, lift that left leg one more time with our extensions. 3, 2, 1, feet to the floor, calf raise. And the right leg comes up. 4 extensions here, the option for that toe tap. You're doing great. Challenge yourself to do a little more than what your body's used to. Feet to the floor. Our last set of calf raises. And take the feet out wide. We're going to shift those hips side to side. You may choose to take the arms out here. Again, creating that lateral movement. We move forward all day long. We don't do a lot of side motion. So we want to keep that body able to move in all directions. Go ahead and hold to your right. Gentle stretch through the left inner thigh. Find that breath. And then exhale to standing tall. Shift to the left side. Gentle stretch here. We're hearing that music change. We are already moving into segment number 3. This is going to be a little more traditional movement, similar to what you might expect in a fitness class. So go ahead and start that march in place. And we're feeling like, yeah, my body can do this. This is fun. Feel free to stay with the march or take it into a standing ab crunch. I always feel like I'm cheering when I do this one. Cheering for your success. You guys are doing great. Taking this quick 10-minute break today to reset that brain and body. 2 more. Last one. Take the left foot back. Small lunge here. That means you don't need to go to the floor. You're working at your own pace. 2 more on this side. You have the option to add a bicep curl. And then we're going to go ahead and switch sides. Lunge and lift. You should feel that work through the front leg. Really press through that front heel. Option to add the bicep curl. Let's go 2 more here. And we're back to center. Toes are forward. Gentle squat. That means we push those hips back and then we reach for the ceiling. Then exhale to the top. Full big movement all the way from our toes to our fingertips. 2 more. And release the hands. We hinge at the hip, reverse fly, squeeze those shoulder blades together and lower. So again, working at your own pace, I encourage you to slow this down and work with your breath. Exhale to the top. Inhale, release. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades towards your tailbone. So it's not just a posterior squeeze, but it's back and down, pulling those shoulders away from the ears. 2 more. tall, press the palms back. So a tricep press back. You want to feel the back of your arms have to do the work as your palms face the wall behind you. Option to add in a little toe tap. Squeeze that hamstring and glute with each step. We are down to our last 10 seconds of movement today. We did a lot of different things, 3 different segments. I encourage you to let us know if you're looking for a specific type of movement because we want to design these for you. Thanks so much. We'll see you again next week.